They have been able to win the first 2 games without Chris Paul. Dramatic game 2 last night that comes down to the final ticks. There was a lot to look at on that final play.
It's a lot to look at. It was fantastic. I did not know the rule. Jeff Van Gundy and Mark and Mike Breen do a fantastic job.
They were all over it.
When Jeff Van Gundy says there's no goal, I said, man, the first thing I said, that's goaltending. Because first of all, that ball looked like I said that ball would have went in if he didn't even touch it. But Jeff Van Gundy called it right away. Great job by those 3 guys. They're fantastic.
So we've got the Jet to go to the board to take us through that play.
Okay.
And lots of different aspects of it.
We're not running. It's too early to run.
Because there's a pass, there's a screen, there's a finish, there's a lot happening.
Well, let's start here. It was a great play. However, every college basketball team, every NBA team has this play. They have a play for you to get a lob. Why does it work, though, is the difference. 1, Cam Johnson's in the game. Shooter in the corner. Got to stay home if you're Paul George, because in point 9 or point 7, you're allowed to get a shot off. 2nd, shooter in the game. Devin Booker. 3rd, shooter in the game. Bridges. So now the 3 shooters, which means you cannot bump. You have to switch, because in more than all, you would have freeze it here as it comes. If you're a platoon and you see this coming, you would bump. But I can't bump and allow the greatest shooter in the game to come to the ball. So since he doesn't come to the ball, I can't bump, freeze it again. Now it's a jumping match. Can I jump higher than you? Can you jump higher than me? And all it is volleyball now. We're smashing it home. If Zubac could jump 3 more inches, he blocks it. But if he can't, freeze it. Freeze it there. You see how Paul George, he's got to run. He can't. So now this space is Devin Booker's space. Because if you heard Monty say, he says if you throw it to him, he's got to dunk it. But he said if, because the if was if he bumps, my man is going to be open and can get a shot off in point 7.
How tough was the pass?
Tough. The pass it's a good pass. It's not like I've heard people say it's the best pass. It's not an unusual pass because you practice this all the time. Every college basketball team, every NBA, we all have had that play, and we all practice it at the end of games. However, the factor was it was Devin Booker setting the screen.
Yeah, but
and if you bump Ayton and you allow Devin Booker to go for that jumper, game is right.
Hey, no. That was awful defense. That ball,
awful D?
Yeah, that was awful defense.
What are you going to do then?
That ball, first of all, you're supposed to switch everything, but that ball can't go toward, you can't let anything, you can't get a lob up in that situation.
Either you switch it or bump it.
You switch it, but you don't give up no dunk. You got, that play has, if Devin Booker makes a good jump shot, you shake his hand. You don't give up a dunk. That was awful defense.
I don't know if it was awful.
Chuck's right, but Kenny, you're right. Because Devin Booker is so dangerous, like you said, you can't bump. What Zubac should have did, you should have realized.
He should have stayed under. Okay.
Yeah, you got to realize either Devin Booker gonna get the ball and get the Derek Fisher .9, or they're going for the rim. I'm not getting picked. I'm not getting picked, and I'm not.
So you would have just stayed home. Can we show them? I'm going to go back up. Can we show them? Because what Shaq is 100% right, and this is one of the points that I should have made if we could put it back up. See, so if you're Zubac, you shouldn't be hugging Ayton because he's not the shooter.
Exactly.
You would have been placed right here from the door. So if he was right there from the door.
Stay up there, Kenny.
Right.
Or I'm talking to Ernie. I'm like, Ernie, Chuck's coming off. He's a shooter. I'm not letting this go.
Where would you
and
have
as
been
you
on
try and move.
Where would you have been on here?
No,
this point right here.
No, he's right here.
Right.
I'm not going to be here. But I'm holding. I'm holding like this. And because, see, he gives us space. When he goes, now he gives us space. Now my man picked him.
They're not calling a hold in that instance. They're not going to call
not at all. Not at all.
They're not going to call you for holding.
They're going for the lob or they're going for the Derek Fisher.
That's it. That's the only 2 options in that play. And it usually works, Ernie, not at the end of games. It works more during the middle of the game because guys are in and out. You don't have time to talk. I got him, and so it works more in the middle of the game than at the end.
Rather than with .9 to go.
Yeah. With .9 to go, everybody's aware of what's going on. But like in the middle of the game, you could get a couple of those dunks like that.
Hey, everything okay over there?
That was my, I'm a deputy in Henry County, so that was my sheriff, Reginald B. Scandrick, called me, so I have to call him back.
Anything you need to run and apprehend anyone?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
Have to Chip.
Let us know if it goes off again. Anyway,
No, that's just he hit the thing with his
And
elbow.
shout out to Crazy Legs.
It only
out to
goes off because
Crazy
he hit
Legs.
the thing button by mistake. Every phone call.
Shuck's reaction when he finds out he isn't going to make it to Mr.
You're
Perkins.
exactly right,
Oh,
Dan Bradley.
hey, mine too, man. That
Oh.
place was
Hey,
awesome.
I cannot, Perkins. I'm gonna miss y'all so bad this trip.
We went there 2 or 3 times.
Man, that
trip,
kid,
man.
that guy's gonna be successful right
Underdog. Reprint that on a
there.
T-shirt.
Hey, look at that. That's a good-looking man right there, America.
Oh, my God.
Who's that? TK?
Probably needs to expand that wardrobe.
Got Martin Luther King?